What is up, guys? It is your boy K to the E to the N to the dollars, and today we're going to be reacting to a YouTube video, and it's going to be 9 to 5 workers versus streamer debate. What is harder? And it's going to be right here with the Faze Clan boys. As you can see right here, we already have the video set up. If you're not subscribed to, I'm going to be honest, I've never subscribed to, I don't know why I've never subscribed to Faze, but I'll subscribe to them now. Why not? And we're gonna watch this video. It has 2.5 million views. It was released a month ago, and Chad has been asking me to react to it. So let's give it a try and see how it goes. All right, yeah.
How are you gonna disrespect your mom like that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect your mom and say that your work is harder? That is so rude.
Also, drop in the comments. What do you think is harder, 9 to 5 or streaming? I'd say starting a streaming career is harder than having a 9 to 5 at the beginning. But once your content creation career takes off, it's way easier to maintain than a 9 to 5. I wouldn't say it's easier. I think it's either or. It's either or. You get what I mean. But anyways.
All right, can I talk? Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your job is
chill.
You would have to actually go to work.
Went to school, and still.
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked.
That's your choice. You're
high. You're hungover.
You guys are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time.
Every free ad for Faze. Nice.
What's up? How's it going?
Same old different day.
Okay, all right. So my argument here is that streaming and
Okay, round one. Lacey has cultivated a substantial multi-platform audience with nearly 1.5 million Twitch followers, over 1 million on Instagram, around 2.1 million TikTok followers, and approximately 217,000 on X. He joined Faze Clan on May 2024. Quickly gained notoriety through Fortnite and IRL streams.
social media creation is harder than a 9 to 5.
Nah, it's not facts, bro. 9 to 5 is way harder, homie.
Why do you say that?
Because you gotta get up every motherfucking day, go to the motherfucking bullshit job, and slave for fucking pennies.
See, that's the thing is you're right. You get up every day, you go through the
Summer fun is around every turn at the all-new Dave & Buster's. With never-before-seen games.
emotions. You don't have to get a good night's sleep. You don't have to be focused. You don't have to be locked in. You wake up, you go, you flip some patties, maybe you sign a few envelopes, answer a few phone calls. With streaming and social media creation, you have to be on your game 24/7. It's like a switch that never
When you're a
turns
mail
off.
carrier, I'm a mail carrier, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I get treated like shit every motherfucking day.
We
I'm
have to
still
deal with
slaving
thousands,
every day.
tens of thousands of
Bullshit.
people critiquing every little thing we do, every
Man.
decision we make, every thought we
You
have.
guys got it made, man. I wish I had it made like y'all.
We don't have to sign a few envelopes and put them in a mailbox.
Man,
We
you
have
got
to
it
be,
gravy, bro.
what's the next trend?
Because
What's the
the
next
shit I
idea?
go through every
Oh my
day,
God, I have
and
to
got
stream
dogs,
today.
And I got dogs that want to bite my ass
And
every
you have
day.
lunch breaks. You have lunch breaks. We don't have breaks. We're on 24/7.
You got
high energy 24/7.
Are you making that face for DJ?
We're not even at home. We're walking around.
Man,
We're walking around doing things, going to parties, doing all this stuff.
I got to slave just for not even 100,000 a year. I got to work double overtime. Bullshit.
Okay, what about this? You're guaranteed to get paid. You have a
No, I'm not.
steady rate.
If I don't work, I don't get paid. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but you have a guaranteed pay.
Guaranteed pay if you work.
No, I
That's
don't.
your decision if you don't want
I
to work.
got to work at the job for
If
years.
I don't go live, I don't
Just
get paid
to
either.
collect.
You don't got to deal with people spamming L's.
Yes, we have people in the chat spamming L's. Oh, this is
Bro, he's rage baiting the fuck out of him. But it's true though, when y'all spamming L's.
High energy. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You guys like this stream?
That's me 24/7. I'd rather do that.
So why don't you become a streamer?
Man, that's what I want to do. F that. F this 9 to 5 shit.
If streaming is so easy, how come every single person in this seat is not a streamer?
People are lazy. They want to put in the work.
That's their fault.
I get called
Exactly.
fat all the time.
Oh, so what? I get called fat and chubby. All my homeboys call me chubby, fat, whatever.
Fuck, streaming is not harder than 9 to 5.
Yeah, and you right, homeboy.
You would think that until you start
But
streaming.
check this out. My nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go out there and get that bag.
I think she's got something she wants to say.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're seeing flags.
Unfortunately, these flags are actually useless. We decided to use a timer instead because we suck at explaining things.
Fair.
So you raised your flag. Is there a reason?
Ex-chef.
Because I was actually a cook for 15 years. So that means for 15 years, I had to get up practically every day, get dressed, go to work, and I had to deal with not only adults, but I also had to deal with children.
We deal with children every day, too.
We deal with tens of thousands of children and adults.
The Lacey Thugs are. Do you not know who the Lacey Thugs are?
I can't go out in public without 10 kids coming up asking for a picture.
That's what he calls them?
Isn't that special?
difficult.
How long do you think this is going to last?
Forever.
Forever.
You think this is going to last forever?
I hope so. You just proved my point for me. I don't have that security that's going to last forever. Having a job, being
That's
a
why
cook,
you gotta
you
grind.
have that security of, oh, I have a job, I have a degree, I have this. This could end for me tomorrow.
Hypothetically, if you all of a sudden you lost all your followers, what would you do?
I know what he'll do. Get up.
No, I'm asking
Trigger
him.
warning.
I'm asking him. What would you
Job.
do if you lost completely all your YouTubers? You had nothing. No one watched you anymore. I didn't even
said,
watch you
"Trigger
anymore."
warning.
What would
Job.
you have to do? You would have to actually go to work.
Whoa! Be careful using that word on stream. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry about that.
Cussing you?
That's a slur.
That is a slur to streamers.
I would probably buy a couple houses and start my real estate empire.
Okay, so then you would have to actually go to work. You would actually have to go to the office.
And I would think that would be a much easier job than streaming.
You gotta go into your setup though and sit in front of studio lights and read the chat and be interactive.
But no, he lost everybody. He lost everybody. He has no followers.
No followers.
He would have to turn around.
You're proving my point.
You would have to
You're proving
turn
my
around.
point. You're proving my point on why this is harder because I could lose it all
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but you could lose it
True.
tomorrow.
If let's say you're a cook, right? Let's say you got fired. You have hundreds of people lined up. You can go cook over here, cook over there. Make
Yep.
You could be a private chef. Exactly. I don't have that
I
security.
was a cook in the school system. I cooked all frozen food.
But you still cook.
You still
What
cook
happened,
for another
DJ?
school.
I think I saw
The
a flag
word?
right here.
I think you're a little
I see
bit
red
delayed.
flags.
I'm gonna have to backlight. Yo, Lacey, it's the truth.
I think something you guys aren't taking into account. Say we get a brand deal, I gotta post on an Instagram story. I gotta go find the 4 Loco cans. I gotta make sure I get the 4 Loco can. And
Not to mention,
You have to do work. That's what we have to do.
it ruins our Twitter impressions too.
I gotta tag them.
And then that goes into.
And that disignored the guy that said you have to do work.
I'm a registered nurse from the South.
Nice to meet you.
From
Ron.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
5 years ago.
They're out there arguing and gang.
Nursing school
They're doing
I
both.
wanted to be a creative, I thought.
You know what? That is true. They arguing about which one is harder, and I do both. They're both easy. I'm trying to add something else to my life because this shit is light work. I'm not gonna hold you. Yo, King, what's poppin'? Yo, King Wing, yesterday you came in as soon as the stream ended. I noticed that as soon as it ended, I was like, oh damn. But yeah, how you doing, Gango? And we back, by the way. But yeah, I have both things. I have a job and I stream. I know I was pissed. Sorry about that. But I have a job and I stream. And I'm gonna be honest, my job is pretty easy and my stream is pretty light. And I do YouTube as well. I'm doing YouTube as well and it's pretty easy. Once content creation becomes and I can like pump out content and it's not lagging and things of that nature in the future, we're gonna be good, chat. We're gonna be eating. I say we because I'm gonna try and make sure as much as possible, but you know. Back to the video. I joined and it said the broadcast you were watching has ended. I ain't watch shit.
Acting, I love singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something.
I could argue people are there's more racist people, but not racist-er
I had to
people.
work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever
Bro.
done
Get spoiled.
What?
My daughter.
Ron-
7 to 3.
Bro.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
What is going through his head? He doesn't even look like he's locked in.
I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda,
You get spoiled.
Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
Nope.
Have you ever
You
done it?
get spoiled. You get spoiled. And your mama and daddy keep giving it to you.
Rhonda,
Because
I got a question for Rhonda. I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda,
Yes.
have you ever done a subathon?
What's a subathon?
30
Oh.
days straight.
24
hours a day.
Day and night. No break.
We all streamed for
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your
That
family,
is true.
relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
If you know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo-boo?
When have you ran a 3-minute ad?
You
When have you
clean
ever
up
ran? You
vomit,
never ran a
you
3-minute ad.
pass trays, you short-handed. You
Think
don't
about the
put-
relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now keep.
It's fake
Think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this. Imagine
Sure.
every little person. We call them parasocials. They judge your
Parasocials.
relationships. You can't go out to dinner or have a girl take a picture in your car without them finding out and
I
judging
got
you.
caught with
based
my
on it.
ex.
I got
in
caught with
public.
my ex, and I got treated like I was a pedophile for it.
But mental health.
Damn.
When you stop caring about what people think and what they say about you.
Summertime is hard though, bro.
Do you?
I've done 24-hour streams. That shit is not a fucking joke. Yeah, you could just be like, all right, we're gonna play Fortnite for 5 hours. It's hour 2, and you're already thinking of breaking the fucking game. Let's assume you're doing good. Shit like this happens. Unpredictability. Then you have to entertain the chat. You gotta like do something. That's why I have the wheel ready. Which, by the way, I do have a subathon coming up soon. It's gonna be for the weekend. I don't think it's not gonna be this weekend, but it's gonna be a weekend. I think probably next weekend because I get a haircut this weekend. So by next weekend or in 2 weeks, I should be doing a subathon in the weekend. So save your money and things of that nature because we're gonna be doing a subathon next weekend. Next weekend we're gonna be doing a subathon. I do have the wheel of misfortune here still. With the forfeits. So hopefully by next week. Not next week. Okay, so not this weekend, next weekend. We should be having a subathon. But subathons are not easy. Subathons are not easy. Subathons are really hard if you don't have it planned out. Normally when I do my subathons, I invite my cousins, we get some food, we just start talking, we talk to chat, we play some games, and it's normally fun. But if we don't have games to play or people to play with, doing a solo subathon is low-key hard. But I sleep through it and things of that nature, so we can just keep it going. Anyways, back to the video.
And that's a big problem with younger people. You care about what people think, social media, what they say about
Because
you.
that's our job.
That's our job.
You said you're a nurse, right?
35 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, you know, the doctor, et cetera, or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh,
You're
brother.
short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
Oh, that's fair. How many lives can you save through just talking to someone? A lot. How many lives do you save during a surgery? 1, maybe 2 if it's like a collision type of surgery.
All right, so you said 30-day subathon, right?
Yeah.
My argument is that you guys.
First off, Ethan, occupation NA. The hell out of here with that shit. Surgery is harder physically. Damn, you guys are far back.
If you guys actually did any of the work during that, and it was all your filmers, your
he part of the
editors,
Faze team?
your producers, all these people back here are the ones doing the work. You guys just show up and have fun.
They didn't do anything.
It's a group project.
No, because here's the thing.
Well, that's bad takes.
That's bad takes. That's bad takes. That's bad takes.
They wouldn't have any work if it wasn't for us, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would even go as far to say as every person in this room, we keep them employed as well. Because here's the thing, we get sponsors from these companies that have 9-to-5s, right? These companies, hold on. These companies are not viable without influencers to push the brand and keep them in business.
Have you ever worked a real job?
No.
So how would you
No.
know?
I have worked a real job.
What was your real job?
I worked 8 months. I worked a double. I worked Walmart and Panera at the same time for a year.
Why is she laughing? Bro, nah, she's making me mad.
Mine was bugging. I think I fixed it. So you're right now with me. Okay, step over Ronaldo. Ron. Yeah, there we go.
Hi, I'm Chris.
All right, Chris.
Why do you think a 9-to-5 job is not harder than what you do?
Well, you're guaranteed to pay.
Guaranteed.
Okay,
to
we're
pay.
back. We're back.
And that makes it harder.
Yeah. No, it makes it easier for you
Makes
guys.
it easier
Yeah.
because we have a guaranteed pay.
100%. You have
Makes
security.
it easier
Talk about
for
raises.
Makes it easier for 9-to-5
Whoa.
people to have a job because their pay is
Yeah, when you go to
guaranteed.
work every day, everyone's
So you're
like,
basing the ease of a job just on somebody getting paid regularly? Is that what you?
well, let's just say that comes to perspective. If you say someone who works food, if you someone who works a doctor, it's obviously different. But if you're talking abroad, 9 to 5, someone who doesn't need a degree, yeah, it's way easier than being a streamer.
How so?
Well, it's because you're guaranteed and you don't need any crazy knowledge. You don't need to go to school for most jobs, like certain things like a 9 to 5. If you wanted to go work at Foot Locker, I could go to Foot Locker, apply, and then next thing you know, I'm selling shoes for pay every single hour.
So according to you, a job is easier or harder?
You mean
based
it's
on
way
your
easier, the
pay?
fuck?
That's one
A 9 to-
aspect of it.
Working
right?
at
Yeah.
Foot Locker,
Okay.
working at
Foot Locker is an easy
like
job.
Panera or wherever Lacey is easier than a streamer. Yes, because a streamer you have to come up with ideas. You have to stay relevant. There
Oh,
was
we're talking about ideas now. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
what do you-
talking
what-
about pay.
Okay, so what do you want to
that's
start with
one
though?
way that
But it
it's
doesn't
easier.
make. But
Well,
you're not
you
even.
started with
You're not
pay.
even. You keep switching it. So why
Oh,
don't
I'm
you
not
answer my
switching
question?
anything.
You know, you 100% are.
Yeah.
So how is it harder if you're guaranteed?
Ronaldo's not gonna fall for any of these.
Streaming, I didn't make $1.
Well, what's your definition of hard? That's the thing. It's like what
Stuff
is
that you
difficult.
need creativity. You need to
Okay.
get out of your circle, comfort
Sure.
zone.
Yeah.
You need to be able
That
to
is true.
actually make people believe what you believe.
Here's to the story. Doers.
Hey, Doors,
In the
sponsor
sense of,
me.
like, oh, this is good content. Do you watch any TV shows?
I like how they get fucking
You watch
So
YouTube?
much
So it's the
YouTube.
same thing.
Yeah,
So the people
geysers
that get
defending
entertained
9 to 5
by it, like
jobs.
us, just for a different audience.
That's
geezers.
true.
Oh,
But you're
geezers.
talking
Yeah.
about
People
entertainment
that
as a
already
job.
self-made or
We're talking
retired.
about entertainment
This is
as a
entertainment,
job.
but this is
Yeah,
entertainment.
That is.
entertainment
So
as
my
a
question
job
to you
doesn't have
is
any
why
guarantees. Absolutely.
So do you truthfully you can sit here and think that working at like a Foot Locker or something like that, I'm just using that because that's the best
Sure.
example,
Yeah,
is harder than a streamer?
It
No.
depends on what you are saying the word hard means to you. Because
In the
there's
sense of
hard
everyday
physical-
Of productivity.
Some people around here said, "Oh, I got to wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m." Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we have to do the same thing.
Sure.
Some people do that.
And you deal with yourself.
No, we deal with millions
When
of
you're
people.
creating that
That is
content
true.
and you have your phone,
Okay.
you're dealing with you and yourself in that phone.
Okay, so what happens?
You're not dealing with
No, that's not what
That's not
streaming
true at all.
is.
I have an
Okay.
editor that I pay who relies on me. If I stop doing
Which
any
is
type
later.
of content, he loses
So
a
when you
job.
go to your job, when you go to work,
Yeah,
rather
they're
than punching
working.
a
That
card,
doesn't
you
mean
pick
it's
up your
easier.
phone,
This,
you turn
that,
on the
that,
camera.
Okay,
a
so we
9 to
switch the
5
context.
is
Who's
8
the
hours a
boss,
day.
right? What happens
Content
if he just takes the
creation
business and he says, "Oh, we're not doing it
could
anymore"? You
range
lose your
from
job.
If the work
1
is
second
picking up
to
the phone,
24
turning on
hours a
the
day.
camera as opposed to going in with a bunch of people.
That's my argument on
having
that.
to multitask tasks you have to do throughout your shift.
Yeah.
Gang, stop
deal with
glazing.
your
I'm not
task
glazing
after
because I do
your
both.
personal thing. Tell me how much you.
Oh my god, bro, is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
DJ, understand this. I am talking from both perspectives. I work a 9 to 5. I've worked multiple 9 to 5s. Multiple. High paying, low paying, regular paying, whatever the fuck. I've done multiple 9 to 5s. I've done 9 to 5s that all I do is work physically for 3 to 4 hours. And the other hours, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just waiting for the time to go by. On streaming, you can't just be like this and expect to get paid. Because this is easy. I do this at a job, at a 9 to 5 job. Just this. Oh, I gotta work. Hello, customer. Goodbye, customer. Hello, customer. Goodbye, customer. That's it. Most jobs like that are just hello, customer, goodbye, customer. Just for example, the Foot Locker thing. Foot Locker is literally just standing around, walking around, seeing if anybody wants some sneakers. And most times them not, you don't get any sneakers. So you're just standing around doing jack shit. Is that really harder than streaming, entertaining a crowd or individuals from different parts of the world, trying to not only keep control of the chat, entertain? You can't be trash, and if you're trash, you have to be good at exploiting why you're trash, so it can be either funny or entertaining, and you have to think of things to do every single day. At your 9 to 5 job, everything is pretty much set. You just come in, do the job, and you leave. On streaming, if you don't come in, nothing happens. This solely depends on you. I would say it like that. Streaming is fully dependent on you. A job is already something that's already built that could run without you. So since it could run without you, it is easier to manage or work or do than a 9 to 5 that doesn't need you. None of my shifts are 9 to 5, but you're still building your streaming career though? Exactly. And what is harder? Me working 5 years at a Foot Locker doing the exact same thing, which is selling sneakers, and selling items and greeting people and telling them goodbye, or having 5 years worth of content creation every day? Because at your 9 to 5, you have 2 days off, mandatory. On streaming, you could give yourself every day off if you want to, but if you do that, you don't succeed in that department, so you don't have a steady income if it's monetary wise. These niggas are millionaires that could stream for 1 hour and they would still get viewers. Yeah, but if they do the lazy route, they can't maintain the lifestyle or whatever they want to keep doing. They want to keep creating content, just like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast could just release 1 video for the rest of the year and be good, but he doesn't. He still does it for the love of the game. That still doesn't change the fact, being a millionaire or being broke doesn't change the fact that streaming, you have to do it all the time. 9 to 5, you just do it 5 days out of the week. With the steady income and good management of your money, you can have a good life with your 9 to 5. Obviously, you need to have decent pay and a good how do I say this? Cost of living, or pretty much quality of living. Quality of living. Thank God I closed the window. Wow. So that's why I say it's harder. If I go to any 9 to 5 right now, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I got to work this 9 to 5. I just got to learn how to do the things one time really good, and that's it. That's the job. Crash? What do you mean crash? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, that's not crash. That's a Stitch.
Do of that stuff while you were actually doing your job for however many number
Okay,
of hours that
perfectly.
you were talking and typing and shitting and eating and all that stuff that everybody's watching you do.
Go ahead.
No, but there's actually a mental aspect.
I understand that, yeah.
Those ones is cooked, gang.
Camaraderie. Like, you have like a group of people, like friendships, relationships, which is the most important thing in life. So do you build that with your coworkers and stuff like that?
Sorry, bye. See you later.
Seeing a lot of flags.
That is so immature.
What's your name?
So I'm Angelina, and I work as an
Executive
executive assistant.
You're right. You're right. She's right. I know. She's right. She's right. I'm not gonna lie. She's right.
All right, so you guys were talking about the mental aspect, and I thought that was really interesting because as someone who works a 9 to 5, technically it's a 10 to 6, but I still have to clock in a certain amount of time. I come home, I'm too tired to cook. Fortunately, I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home. I cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect, and I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
How long have you
berated.
been on social media? Just
Okay.
I'm too tired to cook.
That point right there, brother, I've known how to make myself breakfast in the morning, go to work, come home from work, make myself some food, stream, and make myself some snack, all in one day.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
Bro, I just made lasagna. Exactly. And I'm pretty sure you worked today. It's not that deep. You know, I get tired because I gotta shut up and just cook. I cook. Out of context, that would have been crazy if I'm saying what I said and this is the next image you see. She's pretty much saying that she gets tired from work and that she can't cook because she's tired. I'm like, bro, I've known how to do breakfast, work, come home from work, eat something, like make something light for before streaming, stream, and eat something afterwards. Not a valid reason is what I'm trying to say.
That does all of that stuff for me when I get home, but if I didn't, I would have to cook for myself and get to bed in time and wake up in time to commute back to my job. You guys talk about how it's hard because there's a mental aspect, and I understand as someone who's been on social media a lot that you get
how long
berated.
have you been on social media? Just to get broad.
So I actually did content creation starting at the age of 14. When I moved to LA, I gained like 10,000 followers off the bat, and I was very young, and I started working with different brands.
Okay.
I totally understand the mental aspect. It's just that you guys can afford to say, hey, I'm gonna go wherever for 2 weeks, and that can be.
Let's go melodies, psychedelic.
content that can be your job, and you actually get to relax and travel the
Not
world and
really,
have other
no.
opportunities.
Just say a lot of points.
There's no relaxation.
There's
Answer a
not.
couple. So you were saying like to go back to the beginning, you were saying like you can manage like your time with like relationship. Was that correct? Like you have your girlfriend when you go home, like.
I fortunately have a support system, but I every day like ask myself how I would
So
have
I'll
been
give you
able
a
to do it
perfect
without.
example. So you said 14 you started. I started at 16. For about 3 years, I was making money, and it slowly went super up, and then all of a sudden it went down. Right?
Yeah.
I lost everything, fell off
He was about to
completely.
k-
About to myself. It's a real story. This is a real story. This isn't a joke. Why you
Oh,
smiling?
God, bro.
We've all been there.
I didn't.
Every 9 to
She
5
low-key,
worker has
right?
been there.
So
That's
going
why.
back to what you said, how you have a support system. I moved across the country from my parents at the age of 19, lived alone in an apartment, was paying a certain amount of money every single month, and I was losing money. I wasn't making enough money to pay my, like I had money in my bank for my rent, but I wasn't making
It was
more than my
savings,
rent.
yeah.
So I was
You
losing.
were in the red every
I
month.
was in the
I
red
got
every
you.
single month. Girlfriend broke up with me at the time, so alone
whammy.
across the country. So it's like when you're alone too, and everything's
Yeah, those are
going
just life
down,
thing- life
where's my
things.
support system?
I don't like why she laughing, bro.
So I have a question. You said that for the first 4 years you started streaming, you had no income. How are you able to survive?
I lived with my mom. I was 16.
So that to a certain extent is privilege.
That's privilege.
It is.
But my mom, how's that privilege? Before you
It's
go there?
privilege because you have
Yeah,
you
nice.
have the support system to have a place to live.
Well,
Good
at
question.
15, 16, I would hope I have parents that would live with me.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and they have to
What is
take
that's
9
a
to
whole
5.
different discussion. So a lot of people don't have houses,
A lot of
when they
people
working
don't
9 to
have
5s?
families that support them or accept
but that's a
them.
whole different conversation. What does that have to do with a 9 to 5?
Because they still need to survive. So the fact that you were given.
So
how
this
did
is
you
a
move to
streamer.
LA?
I moved across the country as well with my mom when I was 15 years old.
I
Oh.
think that's privileged.
I mean, we moved into a one-bedroom in Santa Monica and shared a trundle bed, so.
Okay, well, I was reselling shoes to afford my mom's mortgage and everything.
I get it. I've definitely helped my family out in times where I was able to, but I also
They're going
had
on
to have
a-
my family support me in order for me to have certain opportunities to make money in the first place. So if you didn't have content creation, what would you be doing?
They go.
It's a great question.
It's not a support system for your parents to not kick you out before 18. That's a fact. My argument is your parents shouldn't be kicking you out at all because they had the choice to make you, to have you. That was their choice. For the rest of their life, that was going to be their choice. Yes, you do have the conscious choice to leave whenever you want, which is true. But if you're 16 or 15, which is the conversation that we're having here, then yes, you should. That's definitely not a privilege. You should definitely have somebody taking care of you around that age, around the world.
My goal is that
Period.
way. I set up my life to.
It's not a support system for your parents. Exactly,
We
that's
all
not a
got
support
paid the
system.
same every single month. Let's say we, just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her
But
foot
she
in the
knew
door.
that she was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is
It's
it not
not.
secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing's secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings,
But I-
to have
But
an
that's
audience.
not
And even if you
secure.
do lose all your followers one day,
Yeah.
even if
Let's
you
say I
lose,
lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral
But that's-
videos. Even if people are hating on you and
that's not
shitting on you, that's
That's
still
not
adding
true.
to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of $1,000s.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to
So were
school.
we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer
Streamer University. Adapt. Hold on. I want to read it down. Adapt is a top tier variety and IRL streamer, averaging around 12.9 viewers per stream. I like that they did it like this, like the actual number. On Twitch with 130,000 followers and peaking as high as 45,986 current viewers. Faze Adapt is a key figure in Faze Clan. He helped shape Faze brand from its original stage to now. Yeah, shout out Faze Adapt, bro.
How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Alex.
Gabe.
Gabe, how we doing?
College professor.
Good. So first of all, I want to say I
Like
do
she
respect
never
all
watched
of you
that?
for what you do. I mean, you guys do work, but you do not work as hard as people who have a regular job.
You don't know that.
I mean, that I do know it for sure. It's very clear. People have to wake up and do their routine over and over again. It's not a daily thing. It's a weekly thing. It's a monthly thing. It's a yearly thing. It's a life thing. And if they screw up, they
My argument for this is always going to be, so you will have the same routine for the next 25 years of your career job. If you want to be a doctor for 25 years, that is your routine. Whatever happens at the job, happens at the job. But your routine is from 4 in the morning till 8 at night, you're a doctor. That's it. Whatever hours you work. Because some doctors do hell hours and some doctors do less hours. Content creation is always going to be every day. Think of something every time. You have to organize everything yourself until you get to a point that you have a support system, aka the people that you're paying to help you, or people that do it for free.
Lose their jobs. And
This is gonna be a nice video on YouTube. By the way, I'll say hi to YouTube chat.
Something weird, they say something weird.
This is gonna be on YouTube.
Or their boss, they're gonna lose their job. If you lose some followers because of something you say, you'll get other followers, and you have a large following enough where there's enough of a range of perspectives.
That's an ignorant statement.
That people will always be on board for you as long as you're producing content. People who screw up at their jobs and lose their jobs, and maybe there's a recession, there's not a lot of jobs, as could be now. You know, they get potentially homeless or worse.
You ever heard of cancel culture?
What's that? Yeah, of course I've heard of it. But how many people have been canceled and came back? I mean, it happens all the time. Your boss is not going to be loyal to you if you don't get that thing in on time 5 times.
Okay, but check
you're
it out.
done.
Okay, so listen, but to be able to get that loyal following of people that do follow you, you need to build that over years and years and years and hours of trust and communication and intimate relationships with your audience.
Okay, so
that's not something that's just given to you. You don't just fall into 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers.
Of course not. It takes work for sure. But like, what you guys are talking about in terms of like the toll it takes on you.
Dad, what are your thoughts right now so far? Who do you think is winning? 9 to 5 or streamers?
A large part of it is just general angst from being young, and you just happen to have a camera in front of you and like talking to people or whatever. But at the same time, like you're doing exactly what most people are doing, which is dealing with life stuff, and that's normal. Like the mental toll that it takes dealing with people and getting comments and this and that. That's what everybody deals with. But you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning and get to your job and then be there and like be on the whole time, no matter what. Anyone who has a 9 to 5 has to do that.
I said, what do you do?
Well, I'm a college professor, so I have to do that same
so
sort
you
of.
just gotta come in and teach the same shit for the next 10, 15 years?
Yes, it's.
Yup.
You're right.
You see?
We already know what you're doing.
We have to produce new shit every day.
Yup. Streamers are winning so far.
College professor, so you're essentially reteaching the same curriculum to the same students.
That I had to take years to learn, but
you know what I'm saying? But I started making content when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
It started out playing Call of Duty trick shotting. I don't think anybody in this room could hit a crane shot. I don't know if anyone in this room could quickscope.
I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but okay.
So I had to do that for 4 years,
Okay.
right? And then I'm like, okay. Then I had to do YouTube for 4 years,
Okay.
right?
All right.
And then I had to do Faze Clan, build Faze Clan out, fix Faze Clan, and then do streaming.
Okay.
So
with how many people helping you?
How many people helping me?
Yeah.
What if someone works 1 to 9 rather than 9 to 5? 1 to 9 is no beat.
Was it just you? Like,
Hold on. A 1 to 9 schedule, King? We're talking 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Because, bro, that would make a big difference, no? If it's 1 a.m. to 9 a.m., that will make a huge difference. If it's 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., that will still make a huge difference because 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., that means you don't have a social life until 9 p.m. Pretty much. And from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m., you can have a social life because the whole afternoon is still there. PM to PM, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. is crazy. That is probably the 2 to 10 schedule is the worst schedule out there. Overnight is better than that. I've done all of the schedules. Overnight is better than the 2 to 10. I hated my 2 to 10. It's that bad, bro. 2 to 10s is the worst.
No. It was just me.
That schedule should be banned.
Built on the shoulders of anyone?
There's receipts on YouTube of me.
Okay, well, where did YouTube come from?
When I was 13,
How did YouTube become so easy? Because a bunch of people worked their butts off 9 to 5, making it a thing.
That's
and
what
if it didn't exist, you couldn't press play, you couldn't press record, and then just talk.
The fact that you have a campus to teach
Your whole day is gone,
yeah. Boom, there you go.
Right, but I also had to spend years earning my credentials and mastering.
Yeah, but that place would have been there.
Your credentials are playing video games. I play video games on my spare time. Come on, guys.
So
He just wanted to say that.
Play video games. It's okay. We understand.
True. Yeah, his argument was not valid. He was just angry for no reason. Hair and makeup artist, Vicky. All right, Vicky, let's see.
Physical job. Doesn't seem like.
I feel like artists are the closest that will understand this, and we are the closest to understand artists in the sense of we always have to create something new. If Travis Scott releases the same song every time, nobody's gonna listen to him. He has to create something new every time he releases it, even if it's a little bit. Just like streaming, you have to change it every time. And it's an infinite loop of changing everything.
Any of you guys can even compete with the physicality.
Brother.
You guys just
Physicality?
I know how to do a 3-strand braid.
Just sitting on your butt and talking into
talk
a
your ish.
microphone. Very different. Very
I need to learn how to do
different
that, a
than
3-strand
having
braid.
to get up in the morning, carry all of your gear. You've got to carry all of your hair, makeup, all of your supplies.
I would
You
still
have to
listen.
Haul it around. Get up early in the morning. You stand on your.
What do you mean by that? You
all-
would still listen, DJ? Cause he to go.
all day. You never.
Oh,
sit down.
Travis, got you.
You're breathing in.
So what do you do?
You're breathing
Skip
in
the ad.
toxic chemicals all day.
That's the
hairspray.
That's the career you chose. You knew the risk of it. You can't complain about the risk of your career you chose because you already knew what was going to happen. Just like an NBA player knows that his knees or his ankles or his patellas or his meniscus or his ACL or whatever the hell is going to be destroyed from time to time if he doesn't take care of it. So if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to get fucked up. You knew what was going to happen if you started working in the makeup and hair salon industry. Same way I know what would happen if I ended up in streaming. I have to be careful with my life, my private life, and my social life. Because people are weird and they can be parasocial enough to come here and destroy my shit. So, that being said, don't be stupid. Don't act stupid. And be safe.
Listen, so your whole
So
thing.
it's dangerous.
Listen,
Your
just
job
chill,
isn't
chill.
dangerous.
So
your
thing
job
is-
isn't
your
physically
thing is
taxing. You're just talking into a
So
microphone.
listen. So your whole
She
thing.
doesn't get that.
Your whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not
No,
physical.
but-
I'm saying that
I
a
just-
9 to
y'all let
5
me talk for
job
a
where
second.
you physically have to do
So-
some hauling around stuff.
So
and
physically, I physically
you're
can't
just
haul
talking
around
into a microphone.
bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. You can't. No one in here can.
Come on, man.
None of you can.
But you
None
can
of
carry
you-
some. Just
None of you
some
can.
Bars,
And
bars,
you
bars.
have to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually,
You're
yes.
taking them 4 days to hit a trick shot. It's taking you 4 days to hit a trick shot.
Actually, yes, I would have
Hours
to
a
do
day.
that.
And then your day is never
Yes, I
done. When you're
would.
done doing that, is your job done? Do you
No.
have to go shopping and replace
No, no,
all of the
wait,
things
wait.
that you
Stop.
use?
No. Listen,
You have to
Vicky,
clean
listen,
all of
Vicky.
your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
You
done.
don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When
Can
you're
you
done, you're
imagine
done.
these
Oh,
things?
Delgado.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor the clips without disabling and resampling,
Oh my God.
my montage is fucked. Your main underlining argument here is what you do is physically
Daily, day to day.
Okay. Your main thing is what you do is physically more taxing and
Yeah.
hard than what any of us
And
do.
dangerous.
I could say the same thing. You cannot physically trick shot. You could never. I would go as far
Okay,
as
so how many hours a day do you trick shot?
I don't think.
How many hours
guys
a
ever-
day
Every
do you
day.
trick shot?
Every hour.
How many hours?
When I was trick shotting, it was 12 hours a day. It was however long I needed to. However
Every
long I
day, 12
needed
hours a day
to. However
trick
long I
shotting?
needed to hit a clip.
12 hours a day, every day.
5 seconds.
And that clip is.
He carries a Barrett 50 cal and he jumps off of stuff.
I would have to get on Call of Duty, turn my sense all the way up to 1010. I would have to get to last. I would have to pray to God that he would be in the
left
right
and he's not
spot,
trolling.
throw the concussion. Now I gotta have my rotations down. I gotta have my rotations.
Dead zones. Talk about the dead zones.
Talk about dead zone.
Stick drip.
Stick trip.
Thing is, for the most part, but that is not all YouTubers that are doing something physical. A lot of it is just talking.
Yeah, but she also said it was dangerous. We could walk around
Mm-hmm.
IRL stream and someone could rob us or kill us.
I gotta.
Wait.
They're laughing, but that's happened recently.
I've gotten a pumpkin thrown on my head by a crackhead.
Crackhead ran up to him on stream and almost
died.
Almost
Because he
decapitated
quoted
him
his
when he
thoughts.
Yeah.
This is a high energy IRL and GTA 5 streamer known for reacting and trying to stream. Damn. Hold on. On Twitch, he has around 800 followers, or average roughly 8,020 per stream. So time peak that's 8,000 peak moments. The Woo member.
I am very occupational.
Ex-librarian.
My last job, I worked as a librarian with elementary school children.
So
I have been an executive secretary, legal.
Very quiet, peaceful.
Yes, yes, all that. You know, because it's who you are. That you know, we create social media all the time because that's what we are. We're 9-to-5ers, and we interact and have energy with people. Where I don't think that you guys have that.
We have energy.
Are you serious?
You have false energy because you're across the screen. You're not interacting with people like we do.
So what are we doing right now?
Interacting?
What are we doing right now?
You're doing it now because we're doing a video.
So wait, isn't she debating for us? That's making it harder for us.
Do you know that there's millions of people?
Now I'm not gonna have all y'all gang up on me.
There's millions of people who watch the video.
Yes.
Who save lives every day, probably more than doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's people that literally stay alive because they want to watch our videos.
You know about going out into the clubs at night.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say that people are staying alive just to watch my content, bro. That's a little crazy. But for some people, it is their little saving grace. For some people, it's their, hey, this video is gonna get me through the day, the night, and things of that nature. So to a certain extent, yeah, I have had people already tell me that because I keep creating content or because I've created content that they chose a different path life that wasn't, you know, things of that nature.
Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning so you can get dressed.
So you was
But I wouldn't go as far as to say that I'm
what
saving
saying is,
lives.
Like, you guys don't do the interaction. You don't touch people
And
like this.
Okay, now
people are staying alive because of me.
Shit's going on.
To a certain extent, yes, or maybe no.
go to the club. You get to put some shades.
But it's not
on,
their
you go
day-to-day
Monday
old because
tour.
Kenny is
You can't
alive
do
and
that
creating
because
content. I was their life. Not
thousands
like
of
that.
people.
But is
You're
that your
drunk,
choice?
You're high. You're
But is
hungover.
that
Just
your
get off
choice?
screen. We don't want to see you like this.
But is that your choice?
We don't like you like this. Why are you doing this?
But is that your choice? You chose that. You chose this
No,
life.
that's the thing. We can't. We
And
can't
that's
do
what's
what you
happening
do.
now. That's what's happening now with the whole world. It's a total disconnect. When you have a 9-to-5, you dealing with people. You touching people's hearts,
We deal with
souls,
people's
mind. No, you are not.
Do you know how many bands we meet a day?
I think. Look, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I respect what you do.
Do you
because
watch
I think,
any entertainment?
Oh my
Of
God.
course I watch
So do you
entertainment.
ever,
I got kids.
wait,
I got grandkids.
Do you ever laugh? Do you ever laugh?
Of course I laugh.
So then they
We're
interact with
touching
you.
them.
But the interaction is
Did
not
it make
real.
you feel better?
When I'm
Did it
watching
make you, wait, did it make you feel better?
Then what make me feel
Have you
better?
ever
It all
watched-
depends on
have you ever been
it all
entertained?
depends- it
Have you
all
ever been
depends
entertained
on
and been
what's
like,
coming.
oh, I feel good?
Some of it is
I got a
fake.
banger right now.
Some of it is
You
fake.
see, you're not answering.
So
me.
now let me.
Okay, well let me answer because I'm debating him.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Right after this. Right after this, I got you. Right
Okay,
now. Go
all
ahead.
right, come on.
So when you're entertained, have you ever felt like your day was better if you watched something? You've never felt like that?
Or you got one
Yeah,
set up.
sure.
So what's the difference with us?
The difference with you is that you guys do this 24/7. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Do you know? You just like.
How
wait,
is
but
that the
somebody made a comment
problem?
about, oh, I can't even go out with my girlfriend, or I can't even go out in public.
That's right.
I can go out in public and be seen.
So it's
You know what?
easier.
I'm a
it's
very
easier.
I'm a very social person. I'm very popular in where I do and where I am. I do social media.
I'm saying what we do has not affected people. It's not real. How come when I go out in public and I meet someone and they're like, oh my God, wait, I loved your videos growing up. You were my childhood. I used to watch you
Or their
every
hands
single
shaking.
day.
Their hands shaking.
Like, you were my child. You know how like we grew up watching
I knew this
Disney
bitch was
Channel?
gonna piss me off.
That's- I've had
Ben
kids come up
10.
hundreds
Don't call
of
her a
times
bitch.
throughout years of my life. Have kids come up to me and say these things. So
Okay.
Damn, we didn't hear what Silky was gonna say, bro.
I'm Robbie. I'm a server at an Italian restaurant.
Life's easy.
Oh,
Yup.
that's not fair.
He has the same menu, makes the same food every day. bro.
First thing I'm gonna say is nobody's
Yeah.
gonna say being a nurse isn't hard, because my aunt was. That is the
My
most
mom
difficult
was.
shit. How are you gonna disrespect your mom like
No,
that,
she
dude?
is right now.
You're gonna disrespect
She
your mom
loves
and
it.
say that your work is harder?
She tells
That
me
is
it's
so rude,
Because
honestly.
she works 2 of them.
Okay,
she
let
works
me,
at 2 hospitals.
Let me ask you something.
She said it's mad easy. She could work at 2 hospitals.
No disrespect. No disrespect, but what you do, I'm not your target audience. So break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you something.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. That's what you just said. You don't watch me because I'm black. And this is what I'm talking about. It's harder.
He has to get judged every
I gotta get
single
judged every day. Everybody thinks I'm a hoodlum. I'm a nice guy.
He's a jolly dude.
I can't get a job because I got tats. I used to work at Costco's. I had the greatest 401k granted to me. That means that when I retire, I get the biggest stipend of my life. Do you know I could just sit there and just meat pack all day just to really realize that, what, maybe 20 years I'm gonna be sitting on millions because I worked at Costco's?
Yeah, Will.
okay.
I didn't have to interact with nobody, just packing meat.
Yeah, Will.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
Is what you do fun?
I mean,
Do you enjoy what you do?
if I make it fun,
Do you make it fun?
I could make it fun.
Yes or no? Is what you do fun?
Not everything's fun.
Not
What
everything's
is
fun. That's true.
Break it down for me. What do you do in a day? We'll swap stories. What do you do in a day?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But
You're on his diesel.
okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you.
That was sarcasm and you didn't read it. No, I'd like to hear
No, listen to the time that I wake up. I wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. Know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people. I gotta deal with thousands of them.
He's not making his
Let him
argument.
stay. You gonna stay for this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done other than smoking pot and waking up at 4.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up, I
Sick
gotta
is
brush
not
my
the perfect
teeth, right?
person.
Gotta make sure, cause I gotta.
Hassan would be the perfect person to give the argument for a streamer because he's doing it at the highest level. And a 9-to-5 worker should be giving you the hardest one.
A lot
There
of
you go.
comments. Now, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure that my yeah.
He's got Chanel earrings like a bad bitch.
And there's girls in his chat too sometimes. So,
Yeah.
you know.
This, you know what I'm saying?
See him.
I gotta make sure I'm freshly saving. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. Yo, shave that little scruffy shit on your face. Cool.
Silky got fat.
Now I have to game Marvel Rivals of probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I could just game it after work, bro.
No
I
energy.
can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we could just scroll something.
What's good, gang? What's poppin', Doc?
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m. I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is fried.
You know what's crazy?
My
At
mind
9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work
You
today.
already did
I did my work today.
You took the same boss already.
You're going to sleep.
I don't want to hog the space here too much, but do you know the expression, give a
How
man
you doing,
enough
John?
rope?
Doing good, gang. What's looking for this, huh? Yeah.
You're losing me.
Expression, give a man enough rope.
You're losing me.
Kill him.
No, I don't know this. I don't know.
Basically, you're talking yourself into a hole, man. Okay, my turn. I'll be brief.
Wait, give a man a rope.
What is he?
Wait,
It means-
is that racist?
Wow.
Get this racist out of here. He has no social cues. Oh, you're back?
Babe, I want to say to you,
Rhonda.
I'm your black auntie.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
want to say.
Uh-huh.
You say you don't like people. It's all about relationships that you got with people. So when you say shit like that, do you really mean that?
Do I not like people?
You said,
I'm an
you
introvert.
said,
I'd rather be in my own space. I'd rather be by myself.
and that's okay. But what is it that you're doing that's helping other people?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Saving lives. I'm a superhero.
He's a hero.
I'm a superhero, no cape.
This nigga's silky, bro. He brought us down like a couple of notches. He was funny as hell, though. How you been, Doc? What you been up to, Gango?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look great. You look
That's
great.
right. I'm Thelma again.
I believe 9 to 5 is harder. I mean, fuck.
He started that bad, bro.
You think dreaming is so much harder. Why are you doing it?
I can't have a public relationship because of the public eye and how they judge my relationships. I had a breakup with a girlfriend that I loved so dearly because I chose streaming.
So my question.
Nah, I loved her.
My question.
I loved her, and you're laughing.
My question again. My question. If you think it's so much harder, why are you doing it?
Because I'm passionate about it.
Okay, so you love it. You love streaming. So do you love it more than you loved that girlfriend?
That's what I had to decide.
Oh.
I had to make sacrifice, and
So
that's
you-
what you have to do.
so you
with
lost the
streaming.
human touch.
But guess what? If I had a 9 to 5,
lost the human
if I was
touch
flipping burgers,
for-
I could have had a girlfriend still.
But you
That's
lost
a
the
fact.
human touch for the streaming.
Being a streamer, you have to be judged on thousands of people's opinions every
You don't lose the human touch because you start streaming or doing content. You have to look at it from another side of another point of view, because you have to, if anything, you have to be more in tune with your emotions as how you are as a person, because just like we're explaining, anything that you do can and will be judged in a different way or manner. If you behave differently, if you act differently, if you're speaking differently, everything is going to get clocked. If I start talking like this every day for the next 6 months, people are gonna start clocking it, and they're gonna start saying I have a funny accent, or that I have a different accent, or where's my accent from? Just because I changed my accent for a few minutes or a few months. Like when I said Veet, which I'm gonna bring him back on stream at some point. Veet is a character that happened naturally with stream. That you have to grasp those moments and be like, oh, if I have an idea like that at my job, that's not gonna roll. I need to use that on content.
Single day, 9 to 5 person, maybe
But,
1, 2, 3.
okay, and then back to my point.
But it doesn't mean that you lose touch with
Is
humanity.
that your choice? Was that your choice?
But that's not the point, though. The point
No,
is
that's my point. That's my point.
streaming is harder
Was
than 9 to 5.
that
That's the point.
you gave up your
the
girlfriend
point.
for streaming? Come on now.
Shit, he ran up a bag. He
Yeah.
ran up a
He did
bag.
it for-
Yeah, he went out.
But the thing is, it comes to a point. Do I pick love and a future with someone I care dearly for? Or do I pick
Something that I
future
love.
for something that I'm passionate about and motion? I pick motion.
I'm Lala Costa.
Lala Costa?
Lala Costa, attorney.
Thank you. I'm an attorney.
She makes a percent off people's fuck ups. I like that.
If you had an opportunity to get
Ron,
a
shut
9
up.
to 5, that you could create yourself, like whatever you want,
Yes,
9
I
to
would.
5, you would take it?
Yes.
Because why?
Because
It gives you the freedom to
I
do
don't
it.
even enjoy streaming anymore.
You don't? What? Come to this side.
No, but I have to because this is what I built my career off of. I started.
You feel stuck.
I feel stuck, yeah.
Have you ever watched a show and you stopped watching it?
Mm,
Have you ever watched a show and you were like,
all the time.
it's the same thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to.
That
I
TV
have to-
show can't. It's done. What happens to all those actors?
It's
after that?
canceled
They gotta
because I
go to-
stopped watching?
Well, no, I'm
Yes.
saying if thousands
Baby, stop.
of thousands of you
Honey.
stop watching.
That is true.
I think you guys are mixing all
Yeah,
the issues.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, our generation grew up, stopped watching it. Cartoon Network stopped because we grew up. It's natural progression with age. If you think something to a target audience, once that target audience grows or leaves, then your content is done. Especially with the people that grew up with you. However, if your content is ageless, like you can make content for every age, like the elderly can watch it, the young can watch it, and the in between, like young, middle, whatever, any age can watch it pretty much. It's simple as any age can watch it. If any age could watch it, then your content is safe forever. Like Mr. Beast videos is for every age.
Millions of people. You guys know what
You can
Cartoon
put a Mr. Beast video on anybody, and everybody will watch it.
Would you come up with a different brand then?
All those people are gone. Yeah, but pivot. That's the point.
Swag.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a
Lisa.
professional model. But
Oh,
Okay.
I guessed it as soon as I saw it too.
worked since I was
In my head, I should have said it.
I was a gamer too.
I just think personally, like I agree with Jason that I think streaming does take a certain more stop than a 9 to 5, and I also think everybody in here, right? If you guys all try to be a streamer, right, and then we all try to do what you guys do,
You get L's in your chat.
the probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making.
In 2025, roughly 0.4 to 0.42 of Americans are likely to be licensed practicing attorney, equivalent to about 1 in every 240 people.
Streaming a career.
But that's because there's so many jobs, and not who the fuck is Swag, bro? Google who the fuck is Faze Swag, and if you didn't read what it said at the beginning, this is his prompt. In September 2022, Swag signed an exclusive streaming contract with YouTube Gaming, becoming the first Faze Clan member to do so. During his tenure on YouTube, Swag achieved significant milestones, including a record setting 80 kills in a single Warzone match alongside fellow Noob Squad members. He broke into the top 250 Warzone 3 rank. He clinched a pivotal victory in the SW Warzones when they qualified, securing him 1 million purse in the loadout strategy. Before that, he used to be a flask. He used to be a Faze. Where Max at? He probably was busy with something else. And he's been busy doing a lot of shit recently, so that's probably where Max is at. But Faze Swag used to be in video, used to do the same thing as Adapt, pretty much. To give you a long story short, the only thing is that Davic's more of a trick shot than Swag was.
The probability of everybody here trying to be an attorney is way higher than somebody making streaming a career.
Absolutely, your job is just got lucky because you're a gamer. You got lucky. There are so many people like you out
talented.
there.
It wasn't
These
pure
days,
luck.
everybody's an influencer. Come on.
No. But
So many.
no. But specifically, what I do, I'm not posting selfies around the world. You know, it's basically all pure talent.
Wait,
Okay.
Can I just why is he lucky? Why do we all get lucky though?
What is your talent?
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I was a professional Call of Duty player, like actual like.
So you were sitting at home and you're thinking, what am I going to do with my life while you were gaming? You're like, oh, let's put a camera.
I was 16, so it wasn't really like that.
You weren't really thinking of what should I do with my life. Like,
Yeah,
what should
neither
I
did
study?
you.
What should I like? Where does my
Nobody
life
at 16 is thinking that.
It's not luck.
Because-
It's
Or
just
most
he
isn't.
knows that's the only route.
He didn't get
Yes.
lucky. He put in hours.
Yeah, no.
That's what we do too. We go to
it
school.
wasn't
Okay,
luck.
then.
Everybody's a little bit of luck. I think people who don't have a job, they feel like they want to get lucky by getting a job. So I think people even having a job is some sort of luck.
He said, how many people of us could do this? No, it's luck. It's 1 of a million because for whatever
How is
reason.
that luck? If 1 out of a million, that one has to be the best. So how are you going to dismiss
Is
all
he
his
the
hard
best?
work and all of his
Is he
talent?
the best?
I got
Yes.
four. I got
No,
fourth
no,
last
but
year. No. Let me give my statistics. There was over 300,000 people that played Warzone last year. This is the game that I play.
Okay.
I got 4th. So I was a top 12 player across the entire world.
And you're telling him
like-
you're
So that's not luck. That's
like
pure.
less than
That's pure
1%.
skill.
So you're dismissing, is Michael Jordan lucky? Is LeBron James lucky?
Yes.
Are they lucky?
I mean,
No, they
have a
work.
talent. They have
They
a
work.
talent.
Word.
So what
You
he
know how
do-
many talented people out there?
Bro, but you can listen to the perfect example. Neji and Rock Lee. Neji had all of the talent, but Rock Lee had all of the hard work. And look at what Rock Lee achieved with just hard work. It showed that you could be Neji and have all of the talent and not do nothing in the show, and be Rock Lee and do something in the show of meaning. Or Mike Guy in this case, Mike Guy and Kakashi, either or. If you know ball, you know ball.
Don't get the chance. Don't get the shot at it.
I don't want to take up.
Algo que Ken no lo hace. Jan, cállate la boca y dímelo, bello, ¿cómo está?
You just said.
What he did
I
to get to
said
where
a
he
lot
is.
of people are talented. Don't get the shot to do what he does.
Or people who
So
make it
it's
to the
luck.
NBA.
But I didn't even get a shot. It was I did it off the strength of me. There was no one who gave me a shot or anything like that. I simply was just. You dead ass?
Yo, you being serious?
Why you laughing?
Why they laughing, bro?
It's not luck. I've been doing this for 13 years. I uploaded 3,000 videos. 2,000 was I edited myself while I went to college, worked a job, and still went to school.
That's true. Some people just have to do one thing.
And yeah,
So that's not. I mean, if that's
No,
fucking,
stand on it, stand on
if that's luck,
Where's the luck at in that equation?
Again.
is there a percentage? We are all lucky in some way, right? If we all have a job, we're lucky in some sort of way. But
God bless.
off of specifically pure talent. And I worked on that since I was 16.
Again, I work with many talented people. I'm not saying about you.
Yeah.
Just talk in general. And there's so many people
That's
that are very
not
talented
an
never get a
argument.
shot because they don't.
People that use that in
do the
general
right thing,
argument
they
is
don't go
not
the
an
right path,
argument.
They don't meet the right people.
I want
So
specifics.
there's so many even talented actors here. They never get a shot. So I'm just saying.
Because they're
pure
not
luck.
good enough
It
at
wasn't
it.
luck. I just saw an opportunity.
But the
and
working
just
for real.
genuinely took it. It wasn't a handout.
Bro, it's
It
like
was
me
simply
streaming
just,
through
you know,
YouTube. That's not guaranteed that I'm gonna make
talented
it.
at Call of Duty. This is
But
what
I'm
I
putting the
wanna
work
do.
in and the
It
hours.
took me 8 years to make it a career. Is there something funny?
Why are you laughing?
Video game.
It's a talent.
Permission to dick ride? Hey, he's made tens of millions of dollars playing video games, so.
Exactly. That's that privilege. That's that privilege.
That's
But I'm
not
saying, though,
privilege.
you couldn't hop on a game
couldn't
and do
do
what
it.
I
You-
do.
you couldn't do
That's
it.
a skill.
Your son couldn't do it. Your grandkids couldn't do it.
Some people
Your
can't.
son's grandkids could never do it. They could never do it.
Anything that takes a talent.
The genes are done. They can't do it.
Go ahead.
How many hours a day did you spend?
When I was younger?
Yeah, when you were younger.
I would wake up 3 hours before school. So I wake up at 4 a.m. and I would play before school. Bus would come at 7. I go to home, come back, and do it again. I was 16. What's funny?
See, there's a disconnect here because to you guys, when you guys were growing up, yes, it was just video games, it was whatever. But when we were coming up, we're like, wait, maybe we can make this career. Maybe if we get good enough at it, and
You
we
can
create
make it a
Do you
career.
not
Yeah.
think? Do you not think if you're talented at something,
Maybe.
it's a God-given gift?
Video games is not. Like
Yes, you don't think it's talented?
It's just, I can't argue that because
Y'all could never
gotta
play
keep it a-
FNCS either. It's
I
the
gotta
same
keep
shit.
it a buck. There's a disconnect.
Same
You come
shit.
from a generation where this didn't exist. This career, you looked at this career and you laughed.
We were talking
Now, how come in colleges they're teaching courses on content creation and esports? When you grew up, this didn't exist, so no wonder you're gonna laugh when you hear this shit because you're from a completely different generation. You just don't get it, and I don't know if you ever will be able to wrap your head around it.
And it's fun, but it's like, again,
that's fact.
You got to fight back. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice meeting you.
And she gonna have to hold that one. That aced her right there. She gonna have to hold that one because that's a fact.
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, nice to meet
This
you.
past-
My name's Ronnie.
You were talking about job security. Are you familiar with layoffs, with being furloughed? Like, taking it back to... That's being... What? What does that even mean?
You lose everything. Every dollar. Everything. You lose everything.
Okay, and then you can rebuild yourself back.
No.
Same thing you can do if you get laid off.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
It's kind of, is it not the same concept? Like,
I don't know. Back in 2020, when everybody was getting furloughed, everybody was like, oh, let me go to social media. That's kind of an easy...
And it's been 5 years since 2020. And if you have not found a job since 2020, it doesn't sound like it's the job. Sounds like it's you.
alternative. So that seems kind of easy.
I know, but if you lose a job, you
just get another one?
No, you can search for. You have an opportunity to search for another one. No?
Okay, I've been searching for another one for 10 months. I interview every day, give the same spiel, have to give that smile of...
Change your spiel. Change it.
Walking through my resume.
I uploaded videos for 7 years and barely got any views.
And did you uploaded 7 videos and didn't get any views?
Went to school and still...
And paid rent?
Yes, I still worked. I worked.
Oh, so that you had another job?
As a parking attendant, yes.
Okay, and was that harder?
Then what?
Than streaming?
No, I was on my phone all the time.
Oh, as a parking attendant, that doesn't sound like you were doing a very good job.
I was chilling.
You were chilling. You weren't good at your
He's
job.
waiting for...
When cars park, they're done. Like, it doesn't...
Okay.
I don't have to...
Well,
I'm not security.
That's
I just
a
go,
one 9
I go
to
like this. I
5.
go like this. Yo, right there. I bet. Do you think an aspect of a video game, playing video games, is a talent?
I would say it's a skill. I wouldn't call it a talent. You can master it with, you know,
But people millions play video games, but there are very few people who are genuinely gifted at it.
Gifted? What are they, Mozart?
How is it not a talent? Why is it not a talent what he does?
You know what? I'm open to it being a talent. I think it's a skill. I think it's something you can master. I don't think you're a Mozart that you have this gift of like, whoa, when I put my thumb here and this thumb there and do this combo, I do this
You'd be
flip.
surprised.
You'd be surprised.
There who are genuinely
They have their opposable thumbs like so good.
That's like saying, here's a paintbrush, go paint me Picasso.
Yeah, that's
like,
what?
what?
Saying this is so hard. If there's certain games that have $1 million prize pools, if there's a skill you could just learn and you're looking for a job for 10 months, go pick up a controller and go hop in this $1 million tournament and win it.
You couldn't win it. You couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't
qualify.
You couldn't.
What do you mean I wouldn't
You can't even find your OBS stream key. Stop playing.
I need to work for it, but...
So like, but you're dismissing what he does. You're just dismissing like,
I'm not
oh,
dismissing. I'm saying
it's
that's
not a
easy.
skill, it's not a talent.
I said it's a skill. I didn't say it's a talent. I said it's a skill. It's a skill that you can own.
How do you know if it's easy if you haven't done it? Like if you
I
don't.
played Mario Kart. I've played other games.
Not on a professional level though.
No, not a professional level because that's not what I'm trying to pursue.
I know, but you don't understand what it takes.
So when we pursue it,
so how can you try to dismiss
welcome
it?
back, King.
It's yours is harder. How do you know?
What does it take to be on that
because
level?
I've worked at 9 to 5.
Yeah. What does it take to be on that level?
Just gift, and you got to play all
Just
the time.
gift?
Tens of thousands of hours of work and editing and filming and constantly.
I'm just talking about pure skill. As far as like the videos and stuff like that, just off pure skill.
I had to put tens of thousands of hours.
Could you get a
into
refresh
my
second
studies.
zone, Tarping? Could you?
I have no idea what you said.
Could you get a refresh going into second zone with no mats? Can you get a refresh on the best players? You
I
couldn't.
can also put. I can circle back and give
Do
you
you know how to
different
short launch
terms
pad?
from
When you're
my
trying to get to third
industries.
zone, third moving. Do you know
I
how to
don't know
short?
No,
launch
I
it?
don't. But if I
You
want,
couldn't, but Excel sheet, you can do Excel sheet.
no, but exactly. I
They're
can
just
show-
talking. They're just talking game.
These
As
refreshes
a
don't come to
babysitter,
you.
I can talk
Flag
to
is
you about
actually
the
trying to
different
make
things I do and
a
ask you,
legit
could you do
argument.
that? No, but if you wanted to, you would.
If us four
Put on race.
took 3 days, you don't think we can master an Excel sheet?
Oh,
But let me give you. If I give you 3 days about a video game, do you think you could be that talented as me?
if I wanted to, I would.
So let's pay for her, whatever it is. Give you 3
please.
days, but if you lose, you got to give us it back in double.
No, that's not how a job works. You pay me, I'll get the job done.
Now she fucking lying. Yeah, she walked herself back in. Your
I
final
would
thoughts on
say,
streaming.
in a sense, yes, because you have to put in the work. and you got to be.
Is that stable Ronaldo?
24/7.
Yes, Alex.
It's difficult to answer that question for us, I think, because we didn't come up in this time frame in this era.
So
And technology is totally different now, because we were just talking about playing tic-tac-toe on the sidewalk with cars. I
Exactly.
appreciate and respect
That's
what they
fucking Alex,
do, and I
yes.
think that's the consensus for most of us, that we appreciate and respect where they are. But it's not, what we did was, we just feel like what we did was harder. And that's what I think.
So my mind was changed in the sense that now I'm even more convinced that normal jobs are harder.
Sync your RGB.
All right. Final take on the video. Here's my final take. Streaming is harder because you have to create something original or different every day. I can't load up the stream and be like, hey chat, I'm going to be 10-0 today and nobody's gonna eliminate me and my stream is gonna be perfect. No, that doesn't happen. Sometimes people come into chat, you have to interact with them. Some people are mean to you, some people are nice to you, some people gift you stuff, some people take away from you. It's all up to the randomness of what happens that day. At your job, I know what I have to do at my job for the next 3 days. That's it. I don't have to do much. I know what I have to do at my job for the next year. That sounds really easy. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next 3 days of streaming. I know what I'm going to do this Sunday. And I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow. But it could just literally just change out of nowhere. I might be in the mood of playing something that I have already predetermined and planned. But I have to change and switch and pivot. And pivot and pivot and pivot and pivot and pivot. That's the whole point of streaming. You are in an ultimate pivot machine. And you stop it at wherever you need to go and you go from there. 9 to 5s. The only thing difficult about 9 to 5s, especially 9 to 5s that are not that active or keep you all the time, is you gotta find things to do. You gotta find things to entertain yourself, because you can have an amazing idea, but guess what? You're stuck to your 9 to 5 job. If I have an amazing idea on stream, I can execute it immediately. And it can help me more on my stream than it can on my job. If I think on my job, maybe if we did this for the building, or this for the car, or this for the house, or this for the whatever, or this for the caller, or this for the customer, this will help. It's gonna stay there. You know why? Because I can't change everything that happens in the higher ups and the CEOs and the whatever. On stream, I can change it immediately. So it's easier to change things, but it's harder to get it done all the time. So long story short, for me, streaming is harder. I do both of them currently, so I'm answering from both POVs. It is harder for me to stream than it is for me to work a 9 to 5. A 9 to 5 is extremely easy. Just have a nice routine. That's it. Streaming, I have a gap of streaming for the day. I have 8 hours of work. So final verdict, I do streaming in 9 to 5. Streaming for me is harder because I have to always think of constant things. I have to look a certain way. My room has to be a certain way. I have to be a certain way with the chat. Not a certain way, but things just have to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Stream average is 2 hours. Exactly. My stream average has been 2 hours, unless special streams. So I only have 2 hours out of my 24-hour day. I can make it more, I can make it less. Today it's probably gonna be a little bit more, but I can make it more or less depending on how the stream is going and the average viewer. Right now, I'm damaging myself because I have 2 viewers in the chat, and one of them is me and the other one is Kingwing. And that's what it shows on the stream. So right now, I'm losing, even if there's people there. I have to lower the ads because my streamers, my viewers can't watch the stream. They can't enjoy it because I have ads. It shows 4, Alex. It shows 4. Oh, now it shows 4. There you go. It shows 4 now. Now I'm helping myself. I need to average 75 to be a partner. But because people have different time zones and not every day I'm secured a new follower, I gotta keep grinding. But this is just compound grinding until when you actually get the results, that's when you start cooking. But that being said, chat, say goodbye. Say goodbye to your future selves in YouTube. It's been your boy KTD to the end to the dollars. I'll be seeing you on the next video. This was 9 to 5 versus Faze Clan. My take is 9 to 5 is a little bit more difficult. I mean, I'm sorry, streamers is a little bit more difficult, but 9 to 5s, there's certain 9 to 5s that could be as difficult as streaming for a certain period of time. Now you're leaving? No, I'm not leaving. I'm saying goodbye to the YouTube video. That's what I said. Say goodbye to the YouTube video. Alright, it's been your boy KTD. 10 into the dollars. Don't forget to tell somebody love them. Make sure to live a happy life and that your happiness is not taken away from somebody else's. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.